Hello everyone. So in this session we will see what is debentures. So as per section 230 of the Companies Act 2013, it defines debentures. So debentures include debenture stock, bonds or any other instruments of the company evidencing a debt, whether constituting charge on company's asset or not. So debentures includes debenture stock or bonds or any other similar instruments of the company, and it evidencing a debt. This is important. Evidencing debt means it has to be a debt instrument, that is it has to be a borrowing, that is the company has to borrow it. It should be in the form of a loan or either it can be a secured loan or an unsecured loan. That is, secured loan is it has a charge on the company's asset or not. So either it can be a secured loan or a unsecured loan. So now all these debt instruments are known as debentures. They may also be called as debenture stock or bonds. So now let us see one example. Say there is ABC Limited. Now this ABC Limited is in need of funds of 25 lakhs. Now this 25 lakhs, it can also issue equity shares, it can issue a preference shares, or it can borrow this 25 lakhs as a term loan from the bank. Or one more option is that ABC Limited may issue a debentures or a bonds at a fixed rate of interest, and we also call it as a coupon rate, and then this may be bought by the public, and thus the funds can be raised through debentures. Now this 25 lakhs, now let us say 100 is the face value of the debentures, so it raises 25,000 debentures at 100 each. So this can be bought, issued, and they can be purchased by a general public, and say these debentures are giving a fixed rate of interest at 8%. So they will be known as 8% debentures. So this 8% debentures, if they are having a charge against a particular asset, they will be shown under secured loans, or it will be unsecured loans or borrowings by the company. So debentures are basically instruments which evidence a debt or a borrowing by the company. Now let us see what are the types of debentures. Types of debentures. So first, on the basis of security, debentures are classified into two types. One is secured debentures and unsecured debentures. So secured debentures have a charge on the asset, on a specific asset. So it is like a secured loan. So now this charge may be on a fixed charge, that is on a specific asset, or a floating charge, that is covers a group of asset or all assets of the company. So it may either be fixed charge or floating charge. If there is no charge on the asset, then it becomes a unsecured debentures, that is no charge on asset. So if the debenture is a secured debenture, that is, it has a charge on the asset, then the assets on which the debentures have the charge cannot be sold by the company without the consent of the debentures, and whatever are the receipts from the sale of the asset should be first used to pay off the debentures. And in case of unsecured debentures, they don't have any specific charge on the asset, so it is like an unsecured loan. Next, second is on the basis of convertibility. So on the basis of the convertibility, debentures are classified into two types: convertible debentures and non-convertible debentures. So convertible debentures are those which can be converted into equity share in the future, and non-convertible debentures cannot be converted into equity share in the future. Third is permanence. So on the basis of permanence, it is divided into two types. One is redeemable debentures and other one is irredeemable or non-redeemable debentures. Now, irredeemable debentures means the value of the debentures will be repaid after fixed term. In case of irredeemable debentures, it will be repaid only at the time of liquidation of the company. These are the irredeemable debentures. Next, on the basis of negotiability, debentures are classified into two types. One is registered debentures and other one is unregistered debentures. Now, in case of registered debentures, they are payable to registered holders, and these registered debentures are not easily transferable, and they need to comply with the provisions of the Companies Act for transfer. Now, in case of unregistered, they are also known as bearer debentures. Now, in case of this bearer debentures or unregistered debentures, they are not registered with a specific holder. So, they are transferable by delivery. Delivery of the bond certificate, they can be transferred from one person to another, and in this case the final amount is payable to the holder of this debentures. Then these are treated as a negotiable instrument, like a normal negotiable instrument. They can be treated as a normal negotiable instrument. They are easily transferable, and so the company doesn't have any record of who is the holder of this debentures. So this was on the basis of a negotiability. Now next, on the basis of priority, debentures are classified into two types. First, mortgage, and second, mortgage. Mortgage is charge over the asset. So in case of the first mortgage debentures, they are payable first on that particular sale of the asset, or they have a first right over that particular asset. In case of second mortgage, they are paid only after satisfying the first mortgage debentures. Now let us take one example here. Say there is a land and building and the value of the land and building is 8 lakhs. Now, first mortgage debentures is 5 lakh, worth rupees 5 lakh, and second mortgage debentures is worth rupees 3 lakh, and both have a charge on this asset. So this first mortgage debentures have first charge on this land and building, second mortgage debentures have second charge. Now, this land and building is sold for 7 lakhs. Now, out of this 7 lakhs, this 5 lakhs will be first paid to first mortgage debentures, and then remaining 2 lakhs will be used for paying the second mortgage debentures. So this first mortgage debentures will have the first right and second mortgage debentures will have the second right. After satisfying first mortgage debentures, they will have right over that particular asset. So this was about what is debentures, then what are the various types of debentures.